Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Island Mansion. Look at it. It's really coming on. We've got the island there. We've got the beach. Last episode we put these cool trees and bushes and some long grass around the edge. And then we planned out. We've done a lot. We planned out exactly where certain things need to be. The lighthouse, the house, and the barn. The barn is too big. We do need to make that smaller, especially compared to the house. Now, the house isn't quite as big as I first thought, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a really good thing, because it means that the house is going to be a much better size in comparison to the island, and we can do a lot more detail on the house and make it look really, really beautiful. Today, I want to work on that. I want to work on the house itself, the exterior at least. So let's grab the two main blocks here. Let's go back to my terrible little sketch, and I suppose we shall start on this corner and work our way around. So we want to come up here. I think we're going to do a 2x2 window on this one. I usually do 2x3 windows, but we're going to do a 2x2, and we want this to come up. Now, this is going to be about as high as that part of the roof is going to be. It's going to be a 2-story house, but not the whole lot. Some of it's going to be a single story. Now, we're going to have some windows down on this side as well, because we don't want a giant blank wall all the way down here. So we do the top, we do the sides, we've got the side there, and we have this space now to put some windows in. Now, they can be 2x3s. We can have one there and one there and have 3 of them. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to block up this one and have 2 of them, like that. At the back here, we don't want any windows. We're going to sort of block this up completely. Now, always with a house, you always sort of want to do it one floor at a time. You don't want to go too high, because it can get a little bit confusing. Okay, this part we want to come up to the same height here. And up to that one. Now, this window is I'm a little bit unsure on exactly how I want it to go. This is going to be sort of the main feature window of the house. It's going to be a very tall window. But I don't exactly know how I'm going to break it up. I don't think I want glass going all the way up it. I think I sort of want to break up. Maybe if we go 3x3, and then we done 2 blocks above it as a feature window. I think I really like that. What if we went 4 blocks and then 2 blocks? I like that better. So it's a 4-block high window. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here. And then 2 blocks on top. Like that. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, we'll do this up to the height of the other white stuff for the minute. This one here is just a dark area just to break it up. I might do it. No, just this part. It's just another dark part, just to break up the lighter stuff and the darker stuff. I don't exactly know how high it's going to go, so I'm just going to do it to there. And I don't know what size that window is going to be yet either. This is going to have no windows down the side here. This will probably be where you hang your coats up and stuff like that. So we'll just go up to 1 more block high. And then we want the door going above here. We're going to do a nice 3-block high, 2-block wide doorway. I think they look so much better than your default 1x2. It's just not big enough. So we'll have these going up there. And then we have the windows that have already been sort of placed down last episode to go in there. And in there. Now, do I like having that single 2x2 window? Or is that now silly? Oops. And I don't like this either. I think I'm going to make that window, that door bigger. And I'm going to put one window in like that. But is that now being silly with having a 2x2? I think it is. I think that'd be better, matching all of the windows sort of up together. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So, there's going to be an area here to be able to sit with a fence sort of that goes around the outside, or some sort of wall. It might not be a fence block, it might be a full block. And it's going to sort of overhang over the top with like a diagonal cover. And then we're going to have another sort of area for windows in. Now, I think it's probably best to work out the angle of this part before we go into the next level. Otherwise, the windows might be too high or too low. So we want to have slabs. Now, we're going to go with nether brick slabs for the main part of the roof. And then for the detail, I think maybe a quartz would probably be the best. It's sort of, I think it would make the most sense. So let's say we went from there and we went down like that. Does that come down too low? I think it... Well, it'll be quartz at the front. Let's try it. Let's put it around here. And then this one. And then this one, and then the top one. And we want it to sort of curve around the building in the same way. So we want it to then go this way. And then this slab. And then this slab. And then finally the quartz. Now, I don't know if it's completely exactly how we want it. It actually works out beautifully lining up with that wall. And beautifully lining up with that wall. But have we got the height? I think we do. I think that's good. I think that's a nice height. Maybe this window is a little bit too tall now. Maybe we should make that into a 2x2 window. And that would make more sense, at least on that area and on these two. Yeah, I think that's good. Now we've got like 3 or 4 different shaped sized windows. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. So now for the windows to go above here, we're going to have to want one window there and one window there. And they're going to be very close together. Maybe... It's either there and there and there. No, I think it's going to have to be there and there. Okay, so then we want 2x2 windows, I think, on these ones. Or would we want a block underneath it? Like that. This is the decision moment. This is where we have to really make up our mind on certain parts. That window's now in line with this window. That makes sense. Make it easier when it comes to doing it. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And then I'm going to put 2 blocks on top like that. And then the roof is sort of going to go from there. Okay, we're going to do the same thing sort of over here. I think I want to have... I think I'm going to go with the light grey on top. Or the white clay, sorry, on top like that. And then break it up with the slab. No. No, I don't like that. It was worth a try. I think we're going to go with... the dark clay and keep it the same. Okay, let's do the same on the other side here. So we have this block on top. That was at the wrong height. That one, this one, and then those ones. This part is the part of the roof that is only 1 story tall, so we don't need to worry too much about that. In fact, it might be best to bring the wall straight along here. And then when it comes to doing the inside, we won't get quite as confused. So we want to have these all the way down here. So beautiful, beautiful shape house, though, I think. Sometimes house shapes are difficult to do and to make look nice. But I think so far, we've done quite well. This one we can fill in here now. And this window, this is the tricky window. Now, on the outside, it looks good. On the inside, we sort of have this extra block and then a wall here. But from the outside, it works out to be correct. I think maybe if I do that, it sort of solves that problem, doesn't it? And then maybe we do the same windows that we had on the other ones. So we do it like that. And then fill those ones in. Have those ones over the top. And then 1, 2, 3, and 1. It's going to be difficult to get the roof, this part of the roof, to tie in with that part of the roof. But we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that when it comes to the roof in a minute. I'm not quite 100% sure how we're going to do it yet. And then that one goes up to there. This part can be 2 stories high. So let's do that. We'll have it come down here. And come down there. Just my arms are just too short. Now, obviously, we're going to want a window in here somewhere on the same height. I think that's the height of that window there. So we can have one window in like this. And I think we'll go with the 2x2. And then we've got this final part, which is going to be just a wall. Just a wall, I think, going along here. I don't think we want another window on the side. I don't think it'll look right. So we'll have these coming along here. And then we've got everything up to the right height, it seems, at the moment. There's obviously a lot of detail that we need to do, yep. But everything sort of seems to be at the right height. So, let's work on the roof itself. So we're going to want to have the same stairs as we have slabs. So this one and this one. And now it's the trickiest part. The first thing that we always do is go round the peaks. First thing you do is always go around the peaks. So we do that one. Oh, that should be white. And then we go up there. White one. And down this side. Like that. Put these in upside down as well as you go. So there's one peak. Let's do this one. White one. White one. And then, oops, grey, 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 grey. And then a white one goes up this side. Slab on the top. So there's the second peak done. Oh, and go underneath them. And then the third highest part, which is this one. That one, that one, that one, that one. Slab, slab. Okay, so that's... Once you've got this, it makes the rest of the roof a little bit easier. So we'll put those in here. And now I think we want to do this flat area, because this is a part that's on its own. It's not really that hard. So this is going to be a roof that wraps around on these angles. And then comes up like this. And either we'll just layer up stair by stair to the top, or we'll at some point go to where I think it'll be high enough, and then it'll be flat on the top, which I don't know yet. So there's the third level. I think we might be able to do one more level before it looks too high. And once it looks too high, it'll then look wrong. So yeah, so far that's looking fine. We'll do one more. And then the rest of the roof will be flat on this section. Because if we keep going up, I think it'll look dodgy. It'll start to look quite weird. In fact, slab. What if we use this slab down here? Just so you get that little edge of the stair. And then that one in the middle. Yeah, that works really well. That works really, really well. This part is super easy as well. We can have a stair going straight across. This is why it's important to do the peaks first, because you'll start to see lines in the house that just make sense. It's like, oh yeah, that has to go to there, and that has to go to there. So this one, click, 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 click. It's so hard. It's like a balance of finger pressing on the keyboard and moving and clicking. There we go. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got these couple of peaks to do as well. So we can have that one, that one, that one, and that one, that one, that one. Oops. That one and that one. And again, quartz around the edge. There and there. Can I squeeze these ones in here first? Makes it a little bit easier for me. And then go underneath. Now I might put a slab in here and here, just to drop that down a little bit. And we can do the same one here. It just drops that roof down just slightly by adding that stair there, and I think it makes the whole roof look better. If I take those away again, look, it looks like it comes down too far on that side. But the stair, the slabs, although we're still half a block off, it just gives the impression that it's at a much better height. So I like that. Again, the stair can come down this way and has to come this way. This part can be another peak. So let's add this one and that one. And then we can put down our stairs again. And keep doing the, obviously, like I say, keep doing the peaks first. That one goes to there. And then this one, up that one, and down that one, and then go underneath them. Okay, so there's all the peaks. Now it starts to get a little bit more tricky. We need to think about it a little bit more. There's a line. I can see this line needs to go in here, like that. I can see that this line here can just wrap around the side. A lot of it will just be wrapping around, but at first it looks a little bit overwhelming. So that one wraps around there. I can see that this one can also wrap around. The hardest part is tying that bit in, that peak over there, to my right. And have that one come down this way. I know that this one has to come to at least there. And this one can wrap around there. Whoops, fell. This one can come around here. And that one can wrap around to there. You know what? It's actually going to be really easy to tie in because it's only a half a slab taller. They just go like that. So, what do we have next? What's the next part that I can see that we can do? We can do this one coming straight across. And we might be able to do the next one as well that goes straight across. Yeah, I think we can. I think this one can go straight across as well. So that one just comes just down there to there. Now this is a little bit of a tricky part. We can have, this needs to go along the bottom like that. And now it's a little bit harder. I don't want to be able to see that. So I think I'm going to replace this with a full block and replace that with a full block. Like so. Right. Then the quartz can come down here. And I want to wrap it around. Yeah, beautiful. It joined up how we wanted. And then this one. And this one. Now what have we got left? We've got this little spot in the middle. This little square now to finish off with. I don't know how that's going to tie in exactly yet. I think this has to be a slab. And then this has to be a stair. All the way down. How are we looking on the map? Looking like a house. Looking like a house on the map. It'll look better once we've got all the rest of it done. Okay, that one wraps around there. And this one joins up to those two. That wraps around nicely. Okay. And then let's do like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And the same this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 2. Nope. 2, 3, 4. Come on. And 5. Now, how do we now join this up? I think we're going to add one that arches around to join up those two middle ones like that. And then we're going to do the same on this level. So we're going to come out again, bring this around, curve the stairs slightly like that. And now we're down to this tiny little spot. So we're going to do around this edge, weave the stairs around. And that should leave us just a little slab area for the middle. Slab, 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 slab. That's tied it all in very, very nicely. There we go on the map. You can even see the little angles of the roof on the map. It looks really, really cool. I love it. And there's the sort of house shape. It looks really nice. I really like it. It suits the island. The style of build really, really suits the island. For the wall that goes around the outside here, I want... You know what I'm going to use? Fire bricks. Now, we don't have the... You don't have these, but they look absolutely perfect for it. They're very close to that texture. Oh, there we go. I got an achievement. They're very close to that texture. And in the middle of the block looks very much like that texture. So they sort of both blend in super well with each other. And I want that to go maybe not up that high. That one. And that one. Now, just like that, I think. Oops. And then all the way to the edge. I'm going to add that to go in there. And then have this one come down. But I want an entrance. I think maybe that as the entrance on that side. Beautiful. That looks really, really nice. Then some sort of stair or some sort of pole. Do we have fire brick of the same thing? No, we got slabs. But we don't have... What's the sort of fancy blocks that we have? See, under fence, we've got those. Which, I mean, sort of works. Both of them work. I'll grab them both. We've got walls. Ooh, wall. So I'll grab that as well. And then what have we got under the sort of modded ones? Nothing in that one. Nothing in those ones. Nothing in those ones. Not too much here. No, not too much. That'll sort of work, and there's nothing on that one. Okay, then. That's fine. Or what about in the train. The train ones always seem to do have these sort of really cool ones. I don't know what... I think I've tried the shaft before, but I can't remember it. I don't know what an insulator is either, so I'll just click that and find out. ATC. Oh, concrete poles. Line pole, we'll try that one too. Okay, what do these look like? Okay, that's like a stone one. That's like a stone one. Check those out. What are these? Really cool particle effect, but they don't join up to each other. That could have worked really well. If they had joined up to each other, that could have been quite nice. And then we've got this shaft, which doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so cobblestone wall. There's option number 1. This is option number 2. This is option number 3. I think I like option number 1 the best. So put that one in, that one in. We've got that one in, that one, and that one. Then is there a middle point? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks between. There's no middle point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is a middle point. So we can do that one. I think that looks pretty good. If I move this over by 1 block, and I put that one in there, and that one in there, then that gives us a middle point there. I think that's really nice. Now we want to have... do we want to have a slab or a full block? A slab would be nice. What have we got under slabs? Stone brick one could be nice. A wood would be nice. I sort of like spruce. So let's put spruce down. Oh yeah, they go really well with the fire bricks. Okay, so we'll have these here. If you don't have fire bricks and you don't have that mod, then you can always retexture brick into that. That would be a very easy thing to do. Or you can use something like diamond ore or something like that, and make the ores into useful looking blocks instead of normal ores. In a city, you're not going to be using ore, are you? You're just not. Okay, beautiful. Beacons. We're nearly out of time. Beacons, we want some lighting in here. Lighting that actually clicks onto the blocks. We're going to have one there and one there in front of that door. One there and there in front of this sort of entrance. And then there and there. There and there. To keep everything all symmetrical. That's pretty cool. We've now got lighting underneath there as well. Slab. Hold on. Can we do anything cool with this? Like, can we go like there and there? I like that. Oh, I've frozen. No. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I do. I really, really like that. Okay, and then the glass. We're going to want to have panes of some kind, which is a real pain. Let's try normal glass panes and white stained glass. So we've got 102 and 160. We'll go from there to there. Replace air with 160. There's white stained clay. Or... what number was it? 102. There's normal glass. I think I like stained clay better. I think I like the stained clay better. But it'll look better when we start putting some detail in on the house. Because at the moment we've got just blank walls. I'm actually going to make these ones look like an open window on the top. Like the window's open there. Oops. Undo. That one to that one. That one to that one. This one to that one. Take out the middle ones again. We can have an open one here. It just looks good. I think that having some open windows around the place do just look decent. That one to that one. that one, and that one. And I think there's a couple of windows on this side, isn't there? There, and there, and there. Oops. Okay, wonderful. So there's the glass in. It needs some work still. The open windows look great, but the outside does need a little bit more work. It's looking cool. I like it, and I like the shape, and I love the colours. But we need some trapdoors and some slabs and some windowsills to really make it stand out. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time for this episode. We'll have to do it next episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode.